As dawn began to break, runners and walkers in this year's Mayor's Walk eagerly made their way across town. You might say some are training early for a longer race someday. For the first time as mayor, Michelle Randall joined the group on the mile-long journey.
But it makes it nicer because you don't have to hurry. We're calling it, instead of the Mayor's Walk, the Mayor's Casual Stroll.
Beautiful morning.
It is. Dozens of children, their parents, and others crossed the finish line as the mayor made her way across too, all with a sense of pride and accomplishment.
Yeah, all right.
Dorothy and Garn Huntington were perhaps the oldest couple to complete the walk, documenting it along the way.
You need a cane. Oh, you're a Marine. Thank you for your service, sir.
It's a beautiful 53 degrees outside.
There you go.
High of 85.
I'm 90 plus.
I'll be 90 next birthday.
Wow. Why are you inspired to do the St. George Marathon? Is this your first walk, your mayor's walk?
No, I've actually done the mayor's walk before. This is his first time, but we have a daughter running the half marathon, so we thought we'd be here to greet her when she comes in.
The half marathon race, which is new this year, brought thousands more competitors to St. George. The first place finisher made record time.
Oh, that's a really fast half marathon.
I was just trying to keep up with Brett. So no, it was a great start to the race. The aid stations kind of throughout were they were kind of spread pretty nicely, which kind of helped with the race.
It's my first time, but I've been hearing about St. George for, boy, as long as I've been running in Arizona. That's where I'm from, and you know, with the local groups out there, this is just it's a real iconic race. Everybody travels this thing.
It's amazing. All downhill, fast, a little bit dark. That's all right.
This race at 13.1 miles may be a shorter distance, but it's still a challenge as it's a much faster race.
There's a climbing around mile 5, but I knew like once I got past that climb, like it was like the reward, the top of the roller coaster, and then you just like cruise back down. So.
Including Sarah Skeen from St. George.
Amazing! Awesome course, awesome weather.
After taking a year off due to the pandemic, full marathon runners were anxious to put their running shoes back on in competition. No one wanted it more than St. George's Aaron Mettler, who captured his 4th first-place win at the St. George Marathon.
10th time for me, winning or not. I mean, to be out here 10 times and get a chance to do this with the community, amazing. Amazing. Win or not, it's always an amazing day, and I always love coming out to St. George Marathon.
Mettler said it was his shoes that did the trick.
Yeah, these magic shoes right here. I found out that every year I was actually losing to the person who was wearing these. So I decided maybe this year I'll get the same ones and even the playing field.
However, the second-place winner for the men didn't feel quite as lucky, even though he was wearing the same brand of shoes.
It was one of my most miserable races, to be honest. I was throwing up from mile 10 all the way to the finish. So it was really hard for me to get it out, but I was able to do it. I wanted to quit several times, but I just tried to keep going. As long as my legs felt good, so as long as my legs felt good, I know I could keep going, but my stomach just wasn't cooperating today.
But when it came to the women's marathon winner, a newcomer who has never even run a marathon in her life took the lead and even broke the record.
It's incredible what the human body can do, and it's incredible what support does. It's all because of my family, it's all because of my friends, it's all because of the support and love that's kept me going and kept me feeling that hope and desire. So.
Cody was followed by 2 others who were right behind her and happy to compete.
It was good. This is like one of the first marathons I've ever gone in without being injured. But my mileage wasn't as high as I would have liked it to have been, but I mean, I did okay today, so it must have panned out okay.
This is my first race running in the Masters. Looks like I took the Masters. I wasn't expecting that today. The joys of getting over the hill, right? You get a double dip.
Many runners were glad to ring the bell, indicating they beat their own personal best records.
I'm so excited. I've lost 140 pounds, and
and this is my 5th state. I'm trying to do all 50 states, and it was amazing. It was beautiful. I had an incredible time, and I'm so thankful for everyone that put this together.
Each finisher received a medal for their efforts and were praised by local volunteers for their efforts.
It's just an exciting place to be. I love being here. There's a lot of energy here, and it's fun to be around. And I'm happy to help, and I want to cheer them on when they come through.
With signs in hand, spectators in the crowd wanted to make this day as special as they could for those competing. A local high school band entertained those in the background, while volunteers also handed out drinks, face cloths, and blankets.
That's your melons!
Cantaloupe and grapes were also being offered, as well as cereal products and other goodies. But perhaps the biggest draw, according to the long line, was a huge slice of Great Harvest bread.
We've got honey whole wheat and white harvest bread, so big thick slices. We have a special slicer that's just for the marathon, that we do big thick slices for everybody because they've earned it.
As runners continued to trickle in across the finish line, fans along the sideline waited for their special someone to come across.
Glenn is our son. This is his first marathon. He's 40, and he's back in the pack, I guess, still. But we're so proud of him. We don't care when he comes in. We're just so thrilled he's doing this.
Moms, dads, and kids alike made this a family event.
So you ran it and your mom ran it too?
We did, and my dad.
Oh, wow.
All three of us.
It's a two-generation thing.
It is, yeah. This is my first one, actually, so pretty exciting. You know, we always like to race each other and stuff, so.
Overall, despite taking a year off, this was said to be one of the best marathons yet, with perfect weather, a great turnout, and special thanks to all who made it happen.
They're the real champions, working this event, putting it out for the community.
But whether you win or not, it's all about just doing it.
Why'd you ring the bell?
I did it. Woo!
Love that race. So much fun. Now I'm tired.
From the St. George Marathon, Melissa Anderson, Community Education News.